All right, we got 0x pattern 164, and what a challenging puzzle. I think I walked the table like a dozen times trying to make something work. I wasted some time looking at solids, trying to get all these iterations to get the 1 to something back to the 2, but then I realized that even if I did that, cleared the solids, 8 has no pocket. It doesn't go on the top left, bottom side, bottom right. So maybe top right, but does it squeeze? I don't know. And how do you get on it? It was really complicated, so I was a little disappointed that I wasted time on solids. Anyhow, I've got to solve stripes. And what I saw was, of course, this 11's got to be shot first, basically, because it doesn't really have another opportunity once you start somewhere else. The second problem ball is this 12. I mean, it's a Lone Ranger. If you stopped on the 12, you have no shot, so you got to do something. If you roll off the 12, you're coming sort of just 3 rails, either onto the 9 or the 13. And that's when I had an epiphany. If I shoot this 12 and come 3 rails out to the middle of the table, I can shoot this 13 stop, 9 stop, and the 14 would be a nice key ball to the 8, either drawing back or off this left-hand short rail from the 8 and the side. As crazy as that sounded, the 14 as a key ball to the 8. Then I needed to solve 11, 10, 15, and that was sort of trivial because you start with the 11, you stop shot it, it's a perfect angle on the 10 to just bounce out for the 15. So that's what I'm going to shoot. 11 stop, 10 to the 15, and that should give me a nice angle to shoot to the 12 and out for the 13 to win the game. Hopefully. That's the thought. So let's try it. All right, so I'm just going to shoot this 11 ball with a stop shot into the bottom left. And it didn't have a lot of room, but it went. And now, if I got straight in on this 15, I would be okay with that. That would be, way workable. So let's not underhit it. Good. So right there with a stop shot should be perfect to win this rack. I may draw it back just a hair to be able to reach it a little cleaner. So this is close enough to my work. So if I hit anywhere in between, underneath this 1.5 diamond mark, the 5 ball's never going to be in the way. So what I don't want to do is hit it with top and have it hook off of here and come up like this, unless I want to come in between this 5, 4, which seems like a challenging or dangerous way to do it. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try to hit underneath here to where I'm coming straight at the 13, but not in a way that's going to be crossing the angle too much or crossing the pocket line. So here's what it looks like. So did I clear it? Yeah, that is good right there. Look at here. So now I want a stop shot for the 13 or just draw it back. What do you think? So I'm going to draw it back just a hair to shoot the 9 in that side pocket. And the reason I do that is because I can shoot it with a little bit more pace, so I don't decelerate and screw myself. And if I stop right there, I'd be good. If I went forward a little bit, anywhere I end up here, I'm going to be good. But what I'm going to try to do is pull it back maybe 1 or 2 balls, just so I have this natural floating shot where I can come out for the 8 ball. So if I stop there, that would be fine. But I'm going to try to draw it back, like 3 or 4 inches. And I think that is perfect. I have a half ball hit. All I got to do is pocket this. It's going to naturally roll up. And if I pop this 3 right in the face, I'm straight in. So, all right, this looks like a good pattern. All I got to do is pocket this 12, or 14, sorry. Hit the 3, straight in on the 8. So I think this is a workable pattern. As crazy as it started or sounded, I think it's doable.